I tried Protoss Mage last night, and it felt pretty good, so in this video I'm gonna give you a quick guide about the deck and talk about the mulligans, win rates, as well as some general tips so you know how to play with, as well as what to expect from this deck. So if you're serious about Hearthstone, drop a like and subscribe to the channel, and don't forget you can hire for some Hearthstone coaching. Now, let's check out the deck.
You are not prepared!
Here's the variant I used, and so far this one actually does not have much in terms of sample size. We do have some similar variants like this, which run this guy instead of buy one get one free and stuff like that. And as you can see, the win rate for it so far is not super strong, but I feel like you might actually do a lot better if you actually know what you're doing with this one. Here's what this list consists of. You have a couple of Arcane Artificers. Those are going to be something okay for you to do on turn 1, and the opponent is going to basically try and kill them as soon as they can, because you are going to gain a good amount of armor if they ignore it for a while, because you do have plenty of spells to work with, and you will be more than happy to do them on turn 2. Seabreeze Chalice nowadays only goes for minions, so it's pretty reliable in clearing stuff. The Photon Cannon helps with the discount. It's also a Protoss spell, so it's super MVP, and it's not a bad thing to actually get an extra copy of from the Pupil. Primordial Glyph can discover you all sorts of different things, including extra Protoss spells, so that would be the MVP, but you can also find some important things you might need in order to stabilize the game and stuff like that. Shield Battery is also pretty decent, gives you a good amount of armor, as well as discounts your next Protoss spell, not necessarily on this turn by 2, so technically you could do something like this on turn 1 or 2 and follow up with a turn 2 Chrono Boost, which could be pretty solid. The Tidepool Pupil could be repeating all sorts of different things for you, so you gotta be careful what you actually show him. One of the best things you could be repeating would be Reconnaissance Coil, because it's super strong, dealing 5 damage as well as giving you another random Protoss spell, and sometimes you can get some pretty nutty stuff that way. It's not a bad thing to be repeating something like Shield Battery, like Photon Cannon, and heck, sometimes even an extra Primordial Glyph might do the trick. Youthful Brewmasters are in here mainly so you can bounce your Colossus, because a lot of the time against tankier classes like Death Knight, you will want to be repeating Colossuses over and over again, so it's pretty solid that way. And that's pretty much all you would like to be using this guy for, but I guess in some niche situations where the going gets tough, you might use him for a Sleet Skater or for the 1/1, you could use it for an extra Void Ray or something like that. You get the picture, it's not carved in stone, but the main use of it is obviously for the Colossus. Buy one get one freeze could help you decently well as well. You could be using it on all sorts of different things for the opponent. I'm not sure there's ever a use case where you freeze something of your own to get a copy, but then again, maybe if you are really in a pinch for armor, you could freeze your own Arcane Artificer and then gain even more armor that way. That might be an interesting way of using this thing. So I guess you do have some options, but in most cases it's probably going to be for something big for the opponent. Reconnaissance Coil gives you a lot of extra gas to actually kill something important for the opponents early on. Could be pretty strong against Death Knights, against Hunters, all of that stuff, and getting yourself a random Protoss spell out of it ain't no joke either. The Tide Pools is also pretty good, gives you all sorts of different spells. Again, much like the Primordial Glyph, you are going to be able to discover plenty of extra stuff, and you are running this in the hopes of discovering extra Protoss spells basically. But sometimes you could also be looking for other stuff as well. And don't forget, this thing reopens when you cast a spell, not necessarily the spell you discovered, so don't get fooled into thinking you always need to be casting what you discovered. The Void Ray is pretty decent, especially after a few discounts. Dropping this down to 0 mana makes it into a 5/4 Rush Divine Shield, and that alone could be pretty strong on its own. And it's also a nice little control tool for you, and not the worst thing in the world to actually bounce with the Youthful Brewmaster, because playing a Rusher a second time with the Divine Shield is pretty strong too. The Chrono Boost thins out the deck nice and good. You have plenty of Protoss cards in this one, so you're definitely gonna be happy holding on to this one even into the mulligan, so you can really get on your way on your Protoss stuff. The Nightmare Lord Xavius could be insanely broken in here, like just imagine discovering a Colossus with double Battle Cry out of this bad boy. That would be absolutely absurd. You would not be hating seeing -2 attack, -2 mana on the Colossus as well, that kind of stuff. Obviously, you don't need me to tell you how broken Xavius could be in all sorts of different ways if you get lucky. And sometimes even getting charged on your Colossus could also be real strong. Sleet Skater is also absolutely MVP, and it can be super broken against Starship classes where they like to just pile on a lot of stats on a single thing, and this way you could be freezing it over and over and over again and gain an absurd amount of armor, you are gonna see against one Death Knight how well that panned out for us, so definitely don't sleep on this guy, and again, he's an okay thing to be bouncing with a Brewmaster, as long as you're sure you're not gonna need all the damage you can get out of the Colossuses. Bob the Bartender, still pretty decent I guess, he could be freezing the whole board for you. In some cases you might even try your luck drawing a minion and getting 2 copies of it, because if you get either Colossus or Youthful Brewmaster, that's basically like getting extra Colossuses base, so you can do tons of extra damage. Nowadays, stealing and giving the opponent coins is not as hot because you only get a copy of the thing you're stealing, so that's not good. And discovering and refreshing usually is not going to be the way to go. So yeah, Bob is a little bit on the wonky side here, but he's still probably decent enough. We also have Artanis, great, so you can discount your Colossus. Don't forget it also discounts your Void Rays. So if this thing is already down to 2 mana, technically you could play Artanis and drop a Void Ray or 2, and that would be a massive amount of tempo. And also getting a couple of free 4 chargers ain't no joke either. And at the end we have a couple of Colossuses, and you definitely are okay playing the first one even for 10 mana, but the second one you want to be playing when it's dropped down to around 8 mana, so you can actually bounce it from the Brewmaster. All around the deck is pretty nice, pretty control-y, you have plenty of discoverers, you have plenty of random BS, and you also have the inevitability of just killing the opponent at the end with some absurdly buffed up Colossuses, like usually at the end a single Colossus deals like 30 damage, so that can be super broken that way. For the matchups and mulligans, we're gonna have to use this populated variant with 5,000 games, and here we can see going first you are gonna be looking for the Photon Cannon, the Chrono Boost, Primordial is fine, Shield Battery is pretty good. Reconnaissance Coil ain't no joke either, Arcane Artificer is fine, and if you're curving into the Tide Pool, that might also be okay. As for on the coin, again, basically same stuff, so mulligan accordingly. Matchup wise, we can also see you are actually going to be kind of horrible against Armored Demon Hunter. I'm not sure this is true, by the way, I kind of almost won against one of those. So it might be a little bit on the wonky side perhaps, but yeah, I guess as soon as Armored Demon Hunter gets slapped, you should be having one less really bad matchup, I guess. Against Death Knight, I don't think it was that bad a matchup against the Death Knight. We actually won against one of them pretty nicely. Dungar Druid might be a problem, Zerg Token Hunter might be a problem, the rest not really. All around that's it for the deck, far from expensive, and like I said, I don't think Bob is really that important, so that only leaves an Artanis, which is from the mini set, so absolutely good stuff. This one is also running the Epic's Ancients of Lore instead of the buy one get one free, so it's not really an epic you really need. And also Primordial Glyph is a core card, so this deck is basically free, guys. This deck is basically free, and it's actually pretty fun to play, especially if you know how to. That's gonna be it for the guide, hope you enjoyed. Now let's check out some of my games on my road back to top legend. Hope you enjoy.
On cold winds.
The possibilities are endless.
Can keep it like that, maybe. Hard to say, Kvass. Surely it was some kind of druid, though. I still remember Malagos druid fondly, way back in the day. Wall Priest was also something I kinda had a lot of fun with, and Combo Dragon Priest way back when was actually the first deck I hit Legend with, so I guess that one wasn't too bad. Guess. Both cool asses already. That ain't cool. That ain't cool. Okay, enough of the silly head, shall we? Just gonna use this, I think. Okay. That's your cool ass potential.
Nothing gets past.
I can get this guy out right now. Yeah, I could have kept that, but I'm gonna get another one out of this, so that's why I was quite loose with the first one. Random 8 cost minion. I'm not really down with that shit right now. Just spin it out. If I do that, I overdraw though.
Much to ponder.
I guess. Maybe I should have. They're all kind of whatever. This one's gonna be playable real soon. Yeah, you're probably right. Should have been a little bit careful with it. Nice aid drop.
Stand with me. Annihilation commencing. For Artemis. For Artemis. Synchronizing.
Let's see if he has the suck. That would be pretty much a full clear for him. Almost. Has the suck. Suck.
We fight against the darkness.
That ain't too bad. I think I'll take it.
Our path is clear.
Okay.
Annihilation commencing. Synchronizing.
I'll just do a full clear here, I think. I think I'll take it.
Need all ties. My collection.
I think I'll just do the first cool ass straight up here. Or tempable. Second one, I can be a bit careful. If I need to. Could just kill him. This could be a good Celiax turn for him, sadly. And it is. And it is, chat. Close. One-off lethal in it. It's just one off. Well, think I do it. Think I do that. Can't allow him to heal a bunch. I mean, I could have discovered some of that crap, but who knows how that's gonna go. Might regret. I might regret. Let's see if I regurgitate. Okay, that clears. Free off. Surely we get it. I mean, I have it. I have it a lot. Testicle, how's it going, Potatical? Brother Potato, how's it going?
Our path is clear.
Our path is clear. Testing these nuts. Font has changed. Let's go. What do you know? This deck is a lot more OP than the last one. A lot more OP. OP as fuck, boy. OP as fuck. Yeah, I'm having fun. This is fun. Isn't this fun, Lucy? Isn't this fun? You little creature, you. I have to need to bother this creature. Look at her anticipating to get bothered. My time has come. I need to bother this creature. Cool ass is right there. Get a load of that cool pair of cool asses. It'd be a lot cooler if they don't butt in this early. Yeah. I can imagine worse things to get bothered by. Not too many worse things, but a few. Botterman. Fill your hand with random bullshit. I think the Frostbolt makes good enough sense to me. This would be not the worst thing to have at the end game, though. I think I kind of like the Nova. Bait. I'm a masturbator, though. Ever since I was a little boy. Fucking idiot. Okay. So what you're saying is I should hold on to this shit. Fine. Well, if it landed once on that thing, I would have hero powered, but it didn't. I'll never play it. Watch me. Watch me. Turn 6. Tempo Nova. They cost one less, man. They cost one less. Neat. Spit on it. Discover a secret. Discover one of the free secrets in the game. Say less, Chief. Okay, how do I do it? Sure. Nice Nova, idiot. Don't worry, if the game goes long, I'll use it. Nice Nova, idiot. Okay. Kinda don't want to be casting too much. I'd rather this thing is in there and that thing. Or better yet, the Nova. The Nova ought to do it. Kinda want to play these idiots, so he sucks only a couple. It's far from the best, that's for sure, though. Start making some room for the Nova, guys. Trust. Trust in the Nova. In the Nova we trust. Give me some room. There he goes, sucking again. Suck on these nuts. One less. Oh, they cost one. It's good, man, it's good. It's basically a safety net if my cool asses don't do as much as they need to, you know? And this guy could definitely go out of the range. I think it's worth it, dude. I think it was the right call. Told you I'm a masturbator. Uh-huh. Let's just waste this. I think another chrono ought to do it, actually. It kinda is, but you saw last game it kinda wasn't, because he kinda pressured me. And I haven't discounted a spec of cool ass for now, so not so cool.
Stand with me. The future is ours. Our path is clear. For Artanis. For Artanis. For Artanis.
Here I go, assing again. Let's make an ass of ourselves. To be fair, the other two spells weren't that hot either, now were they? It was just a Frostbolt and a Flame Geyser. Frostbolt ain't the worst in the world, I guess, but I think we're fine.
Our path is clear.
Oh man. That's dumb. Fireball or Hero Power? Let's Fireball that ass.
For Artanis.
We're close.
Eyes on the horizon!
If I use a cool ass right now, it's kinda cool, but not cool enough.
A conundrum.
I don't know, dude. I don't know. I'm gonna use it. Next turn he will probably launch, but ain't he dead? If he does such a thing.
Eyes on the horizon.
Fuck. That's GG though. The fuck it is. That's not GG at all. What was the point of that, bruh? Yeah, about that infinite damage. I really set myself up for failure here, didn't I? About that infinite damage, though. Frostbolt lethal? Where? I guess. Think I got a cool ass here now. Fucking hell, man.
What would Tassadar do?
Infinite freeze on Starship? That's also a play, I guess. Maybe I should try discounting like that.
Large bolt, without ire.
Need some discountage. Problem is I can't discount enough. Photon cannon off the top, perhaps. Why did I kill it? Because I needed to get a discount. There's the cannon. There's the can on. Discover a spell, I guess. Counter spell ain't the worst. What? Oh, that's what I'm doing, right?
What would Tassadar do? It must be decisive.
It's kind of whatever, but extra freeze, why not? I guess I can give the opponent... I mean, no, it's whatever. I'm a counterspell. That's about it for now. No need to do too much. Yeah. Well, hexes. Okay. This is basically Hostage Mage and Standard, huh? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Fuck. So much for that. God damn it. Bit too good there now, wasn't he? I guess I could have, but we were trying to do the Colossus bullshit. Definitely could have played it better. Oh, the business. Sometimes all I think about is the business. What is wrong with me?
Possibilities are endless.
Do I care about Xavius? I only like him as a friend, I think. This could give me a turn sooner chrono boost. If I had one. I'll just tempo that. Technically, I could steal his thing with that, but a turn 5 tsunami sounds fine to me. Why did I think I have mana for anything else this turn? Probably location was a little bit better than that.
My blood for the Lich King!
Suck.
Annihilation completion as
Next turn coin tsunami sounds about right. Sadly, this thing dies straight up. Setting up for a Lychee boy. Blast from the pass. Come on, leeches, you piece of shit. That would suck 9 health for him. Not ideal. It is idealent, doesn't. Okay, that's good. That's good. Foot on cannon. Of course. It's gonna miss, guys. It's gonna fucking miss. It is gonna fucking miss. Let's just kill it. Hey, happy to hear, Kris. It's our very own DJ Hooker. You can go ahead and check him out on Mixcloud. And sometimes we also listen to some other DJs, but DJ Hooker is our very own from the chat. Make yourself known, DJ. Okay, hopefully this gives me the 5 damage. It didn't. At least it gives me this.
annihilation commencing.
I can do a full clear, I guess.
Synchronizing. For Artanis.
This guy really likes to suck, huh? A little bit of suck and fuck, huh? Hmm. Maybe I should have now that you said it, yeah. Charu. Not the brightest out of the lot. I remember that vividly. I remember it like it was yesterday, which says a lot because it was a minute ago. Well, that says a lot. Okay. Could get a double battle cry on the cool ass. If I don't, I'm just gonna blink it. None of those. These are all dumb, but this is the least dumb, I guess. Second blink is pretty dumb. I could have Flame Geysered instead of what we did there for the blink, but I was flying a little bit too close to the sun, drawing my second last Protoss minion from the deck. Wouldn't be super happy if both my blinks are shit, and this way I have this guy ready to bounce. If shit hits the fan like it's about to. If the shit hits the fan like it's about to. Oh man. Oh man. Sugma. Sugma. I cracked myself up.
I found a sea urchin.
Classic. Give me more blinks, damn it. Blink harder, daddy. Blink me, dude. Blink, motherfucker. Funny little meme. Okay, we have 28 per pop. For now. Still one more chrono and a photon, and maybe a little bit out of tight pew pew. Nothing new in this deck. What do you mean? What do you mean? Why would you insult me that way? It's a brand new deck, bro. What do you mean? It's entirely new. Top to bottom. Fresh out the oven. Let him cook. What do you mean by that? Should I just play the 10 mana cool ass for now? I think I'll allow it.
Much to ponder.
Surely he's full to the brim with removal right now, so it's not that amazing, but it's something. I mean, two more like that and he's dead. Exactly. Not exactly, but dead. Demon Hunter right now is not that strong, Volley. It's just annoying at this point. It's not strong, it's just annoying. That's mildly annoying too. Now that you said it. Yeah, everybody's countering Demon Hunter by now, basically. Basically. Primordial me, dude. Piece of shit. Piece of shit. Get a load of this bitch. I don't know, man. The rest is kind of garbage anyway. That ain't the worst. Matter is this. Matter is this, actually. But for now, I think. What am I doing, Step Bro? What the fuck is wrong with me, dude? I'm an idiot. For some reason, I thought I was playing it. The fuck I was. Maybe playing this one too was not a bright idea, because if this guy, for some reason... Is Dirty Rat still in the game now that I said it? Oh my god, I'm so out of it. Dirty Rat's gone, right? Or is it? It's in? Oh my goodness. Still in. Yeah. Massive. Chrono Boost would be MVP right about now. This is also quite up there though. Come on, bitch. That's fine. Sure. Sure, I guess. I don't know, Step Bro. Do it. Do it. Contain yourself, guys. Contain yourselves. Visibly unfollowed. Gotta involve the art of anus real soon. That's not the worst thing to freeze. Gotta play this guy ASAP.
Stand with me. Forces of nightmare. For Artanis. For Artanis.
Hopefully I don't top deck Photon. Fucking hell, man. So much healing. Wouldn't mind a Sleet Skater off the top. Sleet, sleet. Sleet me, dude. Think I gotta do this now, don't I? 14 damage. 28 damage, I mean. Let's see what this has first. That ain't the worst. Okay, making it up to 30 then. Oh shit! Okay, thank fuck. Thank fuck, that could have gone gnarly real soon.
Drink with me, friend.
We are halfway there. Oh shit, I lost my thing. But I needed to do that. Get fucked. Okay, that was actually pretty clutch. That could have gone better. For him. Guess I could have done this first. Whatever. Well, that could have gone better. Neat. Neat chat. Got him a good. Still haven't faced Shaman. We faced one. Not with this deck though. Come on, bro. Button's right there. Figured it out. Well, that was fun. That was fun. You know what else is fun? Raid Shadow Legends! But no, for real guys, really would appreciate it if you check out my new Raid Shadow Legends channel. I cannot stress this enough. I am genuinely enjoying the game. It is genuinely fun. Started playing it almost 2 years ago. And we're kind of broken. We're kind of broken with it. Super strong right there. Have a couple of mythicals and everything. So yeah, if you guys are looking for a second game to play while you're blasting Hearthstone, I can tell you, Raid is actually quite the worthy second game to be blasting on. Not gonna lie. Is it simpler than Hearthstone? At the beginning, yes. At the end, it's complicated AF. You have no idea how much you can make min-max in this one. So yeah, check out the new top 5 still haven't. Check out Raid if you still haven't. My YouTube channel, the download link, you name it, we got it. Now let's head on down and see what my boy Frankie's up to. Hope you enjoyed the stream, and I'll see you guys on Thursday, my dudes. Bye!